talent do you wish you didn't have? I was 6 when my parents discovered I could cry on command. Not fake tears. Real, heartbreaking sobs that made strangers reach for their wallets. They'd been living off expired food bank donations and whatever change they found in couch cushions. Too lazy to work, but creative enough to see opportunity in their daughter's tears. It started with an accident. Mom had dragged me to the grocery store, and when she couldn't afford milk, I started crying from genuine hunger. A stranger handed her $40. I watched my mother's face change, like she discovered buried treasure. That night, she practiced pinching my arm until I cried on cue. Again, she'd say, cigarette dangling from her lips, make it more real. By 7, I didn't need the pinch anymore. I knew my cue. When Mom cleared her throat twice, the tears would fall. They trained me like a circus animal. Except my trick was genuine despair that I could summon at will. Dad would time me with his phone. 30 seconds to full sob, he'd announce proudly. That's my girl. The rules were simple but absolute. Never use the same store twice in a month. Always wear the same stained pink dress. My work uniform that Mom carefully maintained to look pitiful, but not suspicious. Look strangers in the eye when crying, but never speak unless they ask a direct question. And most importantly, never tell anyone what we were doing. You want to eat tonight, don't you? Dad would say, counting bills on our mattress on the floor. This is your job. Every family member contributes. They mapped out territories like generals planning a campaign. Grocery stores on Mondays, doctor's office parking lots on Tuesdays, people already emotional from bad news or sick children, the unemployment office on Fridays. Dad would stay in the car with the engine running, pretending to fix something under the hood while Mom worked me like a wind-up toy. I learned the science of manipulation. Let the first tear roll slowly. Hiccup twice before the sob. Make my hands shake just enough to seem vulnerable but not sick. Some days I made $300 before lunch. My parents would celebrate with gas station wine while I sat in the corner, practicing my expressions in a cracked mirror. They called me their little gold mine. But the worst part wasn't the performing. It was how good I got at reading people. The woman with the designer purse who'd give guilt money. Always approach her near her car, never inside the store. The grandfather who'd see his own grandchild in my tears. Mentioned being hungry but never asked directly. My parents kept detailed notebooks. Tuesdays Suburban Target, 127. Thursdays Medical Plaza, 245. They experimented with props, but nothing worked better than my tears alone. Pure talent, Mom would say, ruffling my unwashed hair. School became an afterthought. I missed so many days that teachers stopped asking. When I did attend, I'd fall asleep at my desk, exhausted from morning shifts. Other kids talked about their weekends at the park or movies. I counted money in my head, calculated which parking lots we hadn't hit this month. By 9, my reputation preceded me. Store security started recognizing us. Some good Samaritan offered to buy us groceries instead of giving cash, and Mom had to pretend to shop while I stood there, tears still drying on my cheeks, watching her put items in the cart we'd abandoned. What we needed wasn't food, it was rent money, or beer money, or scratch-off lottery money. The line blurred after a while. The breaking point came at a McDonald's. I was working the lunch crowd, Mom hovering nearby with her practiced look of desperation. A woman knelt down and wiped my tears with a napkin that smelled like French fries. Sweetie, are you okay? Where's your daddy? Before I could remember my script, she looked closer at my face. Recognition dawned like a slow sunrise. Wait, she said slowly. Weren't you at the Target last week, and the CVS last month, and the Walgreens before that? Mom's hand clamped on my shoulder. We left so fast I could hear coins jingling in her pocket, but the woman followed us, took a picture of our license plate with her phone, posted it online within hours with a warning about a couple using a crying child to scam people. The comment section exploded. Others recognized us, shared their own encounters. Someone had even taken a video. Within days, we couldn't work